welcome back to our channel. Today we are discussing why we don't do clients anymore, which is a question we get asked a lot, is if we have clients, if we do client work, and in short, we don't. We don't do client work anymore, and we're going to tell you why.
So we initially started Boring Studios as I'd say like a full creative, almost an agency.
We don't like using that word, but
we're not using that word, but that's probably what we were initially. And then we moved to more of a studio. We called ourselves more of a studio just because a studio is like a nicer word than an agency. And it usually means a little bit smaller than an agency, because I don't think we ever thought we were going to scale agency-wise.
No, we did all of our work ourselves. We never outsourced any creative for our clients.
Yeah. So a bit of backstory even before that, Penelope was working as a writer, as a strategist, as a marketing consultant.
My last job was head of content.
Head of content.
At an agency, yeah.
You had a lot of experience doing...
Mostly copywriting, SEO, strategy, branding.
Yeah, at agencies and in-house as well.
Yes, in-house and freelancing as well.
And for me, I was doing a lot of design and branding, primarily for an in-house company. I also did some freelancing before that. We came together and put both of our skills into this studio.
And learnt new skills.
We
offered everything. Literally everything you can think of.
Yeah.
SEO, website development, copywriting, design, branding, strategy, social media, UGC even at one stage.
Yeah, we did actually, yeah.
UGC was kind of fun though.
But we were in early days of our studio, and we were just trialing to see what we liked doing, what people wanted, what was going to make us money, and what was actually going to be sustainable for the long run, because you can't just have a business that lasts for 12 months and then you're done.
Yes.
It's just not going to work out.
Yeah, so we started as a fully fledged agency, and then we changed to a subscription-based.
Yes.
We did, yeah.
Wow, I forgot about that.
Yeah, we changed our business model again into more retainer kind of vibes rather than project.
I think we attempted to.
Yes, that lasted maybe a month.
I don't think it worked though. So what we did is, in like branding type of work we did, you'd basically have a client, you'd see what they needed, you'd have a scope, and then you'd have a package price for them, and they'd pay 50%. You complete the branding or the work for them, and then they would pay the end, and then they were done. And basically what we tried to do is kind of like a Dropbox subscription. You have like 3 packages, you know, you go tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, whatever. And we had like, you know, this package you get this much, but it's just a subscription, and you pay
it was
monthly.
Like $2,000 a month, and you get almost like unlimited design services.
Yes.
But obviously we had everything included, so you could choose a website, but a website's going to take you a week or 2, and that's part of your subscription. It was a cool model.
Didn't work. I don't think
we didn't like it.
I don't think we converted.
I think there was a couple of people, but then we were like, oh, I think we're going to take this out anyway.
Yeah, because in branding especially, it's very much a once-off scenario, and then it's like the ongoing marketing and collateral that could be retainer.
Which we also offered, but then we realised we don't want retainers.
No, and we didn't
like marketing.
We didn't want to do that work.
Yeah.
And we were also, at the time, we were doing a lot of marketing for ourselves, because we were trying to grow our business, and if we were going to then start marketing for other people, we would probably just be overwhelmed and lose sight of what we were trying to do.
Yeah. And then after that, I think we went back to project-based.
Yes.
And that was when our social media started to grow a bit more. We were starting to get a lot of client consultations, probably 1 a day at that stage. So then we had enough clients to fill the next few months. And then after a few more months of working with clients, we started posting about our processes and what we were using to streamline our processes so we could fit more clients in. So we started making templates for ourselves to use for our proposals, for our client agreements, and for every single stage of their branding we had a template that we could reuse for each client to fit as many clients as we could.
Yeah.
And then we started posting about that, and we started targeting a completely different audience, and we got less client consultations and more messages from creatives being like, I want your templates. How do I streamline my processes? Can you talk more about business and the client process and what's been working for you? So we started posting about that.
When this happened though, like this period of transition, it definitely wasn't our goal or our intention.
We never saw it. We never envisaged it.
No.
We never planned it.
I think we just posted a couple of videos, and back then this particular style of video just went really well. Like I think a few of them, like they got almost maybe even like 1 million views on Instagram Reels, which is insane. And like our following kept growing, and we realized that the more we posted about that stuff, the more it grew and the more people were interested.
Yeah, which is a good example of just posting videos that are working well for you and then kind of seeing what happens to your business.
Yeah.
Not necessarily going with what you want to post about, but like what your audience is engaging with.
And at this stage, I think we were maybe 12 months into the studio side of things, and we'd been living in Melbourne. This is like when we got our house together and we were living in Melbourne, but we both had this inkling that we wanted to do some traveling. And one thing that was limiting us for like a bit of freedom, or just a bit of doing what we wanted to do more so, was a lot of the time clients wanted to have calls and meetings, and there was a lot more, I guess, strings attached with clients. Obviously you want to service them well, you want to give them your time of day, because they'll be happier, they'll refer more clients, and everyone will have a better time together. And
you got timelines and deadlines. And
So I think we kind of saw this gap, or we saw this like opportunity approaching, where I think we launched maybe one of our products, one of our, I think it was like our proposal template, when we were still doing studio work.
Yes.
And people loved it. People were getting on board, and we were like shocked. We were like, why would anyone want this?
Yeah.
But we realized we were solving like this massive problem that people have.
Yeah, which was a problem we had. So we solved it for ourselves.
Yeah.
Really, at the end of the day. I don't even think our first template was one that we curated. I think it was just genuinely one that we had been using. We're like, oh, just make it a product.
And it went really well. And from there we were like, all right, there could be some legs here. So I think then we added another product, and that went pretty good as well. And we just continued to post about our problems and our solutions that we have in our studio at the time.
And I think a lot of our audience then as well was branding, because of the overlap. We were still posting about branding and the brands that we were creating, as well as the templates that we were using for these branding. But I think now we have started making a lot more just for freelancers, I guess, a lot more templates that are targeted towards freelancers, not necessarily brand specialists or designers. And that's kind of where our trajectory has landed us.
I think because there's a lot of people that are in the situation where they will start a business and they kind of don't really know how to fulfill things behind the scenes. Like they might have been working as a designer in a company and they're like, oh, I want to do that for myself, or I'm a writer or whatever. They get to it and they're like sitting at the desk like, what do I actually need? Like, what do I actually have to do?
How do I make a proposal? How do I make a client portal? What do I need to say to these clients? I think was a lot of the issues that our audience was having. It was issues we had.
Yeah, and it was definitely something I think when we were like creating these templates and looking for products for us to actually use, there's just not a lot of good options out there that actually, I guess, educated at the same time as providing the template itself.
Yeah.
There's a lot that looked really nice.
Yeah. There's a lot of templates on the internet, but yeah, as Eden was saying, they don't really have an educational side to them. They don't have how to actually fill it out, what kind of wording you need to use here, what's going to help you sell this product to the client. And there was no templates that had that. So
we kept making more products. Some of them definitely didn't do very well, and then I think we got a bit scared that
this wasn't the best trajectory.
Maybe it wasn't the right decision.
Yeah.
And then recently, maybe 3 months ago or 4 months ago, we spent a month straight
just building new products.
Probably took us like 3 months total, but we just really dialed into what people actually needed help with.
Yeah. Because I think at this point we'd built a really strong following. I think we had like maybe 80,000, 90,000 before we started creating these products. So we had a big following to ask, and a lot of data from our following to find out what the biggest issues were and what everyone needed, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. And people are always asking us genuine questions about like how they need, like how do you get clients to pay on time? Like what do I actually send in a proposal? And when we created, so our latest product, our boring bundles and our boring decks, they were kind of like what we saw as being definitely our best products, but like in the market, the most comprehensive.
Yes.
Like
and the most sought after.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that like we are the definite top experts in branding or design or anything in that factor, but we have the full picture of what it takes and like what do you actually need to know. Like when we create products, we don't just put in like dummy text or
we've got a fully fledged proposal and a fully fledged client agreement.
Or like the
branding.
Yeah, like brand book, we put like a full brand in.
So you know what you need to do.
A lot of the time we would like download templates and we'd open them up and there'd just be jargon. So you would have this like, which is basically an A4 screen, and you're like, what do I actually put in here?
Yeah, which is great if you don't have any design skills and you've got you know, something like I don't know, what's an industry that's like...
Accounting.
Yeah, like an accounting industry or something. Like those templates are probably really good.
Empty
Yeah,
shell.
if you've already got those business skills, I think they're okay. But if you're a creative and you don't know the business side of things, I think our templates are probably better.
Yeah, and also like if you have like let's say you invest in a product and you then can't use it to make more money from clients and stuff, then it's kind of useless. And you're meant to be investing in your business so that you can get more money back.
Yeah.
And that's really the direction we want our products and the problem we want them to solve.
Yeah. I think our tagline's something like, you know, be more creative. So you don't have to do the business side of things.
I like it. Nowadays, we don't really take any client work on.
No. We still get the occasional client, what's the word?
Inbound?
Yeah, we do still get inbounds from potential clients, but yeah, we just say no, really.
Yeah, well, we're just trying to focus on making the best products possible and helping as many creatives and freelancers just be able to do it themselves.
Yeah.
Because our lifestyle changed from working jobs to now being able to work for ourselves. It's like, it's hard to imagine other creatives going through what we had to go through.
Yeah, it's scary.
And there's just so much opportunity if you just think like a little bit bigger picture, and if there's just, you know, if we can even make a video where it gives you enough advice to take the plunge, or, you know, it gives you a bit of information to actually send a proposal that lands you the client, then we've done what we've done.
Pretty cool.
We've done what we need to do. And there's absolutely no, like, we always say there's no pressure to get any of our products. It's just like if you need but like we make all this content so we can actually help and educate and inform.
We don't want creatives in cubicles.
No, you love that one.
Yeah, I wrote it.
No, I know, that's what I'm saying. You love it. It's really good. It's really good.
Moving forward, we have no idea. You know, we're 18 months in, maybe 19 months in.
But our recent product launch was only like
3
less than
months
6
ago,
months ago. Yeah.
So who knows what our business is going to look like in another 18 months?
Yeah.
Because it's changed so
We're working on new products.
Yeah.
We can talk about the new.
Are we?
We can spill it.
Oh, we're spilling the beans.
Or we can spill it.
True, yeah, our next, the new trajectory.
We have new products, so I'm only going to quickly touch on it because for another day, but we're currently working on website templates. And these are primarily going to be focused for anyone that really needs to showcase their work. So
yeah, again, still creatives.
Yeah, creative. So like portfolio websites that actually get clients to contact you. So forms, they're optimized for conversions. So
yes, they're fully optimized by our web developer.
Yeah, we've teamed up with a conversion specialist. So these are going to
tag in below.
These are going to be designed to actually help you get more clients, show off your work nicely, and just be like really easy and quick to use. So like,
but also still customizable, so it can still fit your personality, whatever style you like.
Yes.
I think there'll be 4 styles, so you got to fit into one of these 4.
Yes. Because if you get someone to build you a website, it's going to cost you an arm and a leg, and if you can do it yourself,
an arm and a leg, meaning probably 30, 40 grand.
Yes, if you're an agency, that much. But these are going to be accessible, easy to use, save you time. Massive plug.
Huge plug.
Coming soon. I don't know when this video is coming out, but they'll be coming soon, or they'll have came.
Yeah,
they won't have came. They won't have came. I hope they haven't came. But yeah, that's pretty much the story.
How much footage are we on?
That's pretty much...
We're good.
We're good. Okay, wrap it up.
That's the story of how our business has just changed over time, and I think that's something important if you have a business, is to just roll with the punches or roll with the waves.
Make it fluid. You know, you don't know. I think a lot of people don't speak about that though. They're like, "Oh, I've got this business plan. I'm going to follow it."
Yeah.
Don't. You know, roll with the punches. Go with what feels right. Go with what's getting the engagement, and
don't like have a big ego and be like, "Oh, I've told everyone about my idea. Now it's not working."
Change it.
Something else is working really well.
Yeah.
Just capitalize on it. Like, it's your life. It's your business. If you want to succeed, you have to be able to be. It's not fluid. What's the other word?
Adaptable.
Yeah.
Malleable.
Yeah. Double down on what works and focus on it, because you'll probably get a really good result.
See you next time. Like, subscribe.
No, why can you never do a good outro? If you enjoyed, subscribe, like, and comment what you want us to make.
Yeah. Or comment your business idea and how it's changed, or why it's not working, and we can tell you how to change it.
Yeah, change it. Okay, make a change. Thanks for watching. I don't know why you always have to clap me, huh?
I don't know, it's
clap
fun.
my cheeks. Hey, why you always clap my cheeks? What do you think, Keelan? Good?
Every time he says it's great. Keelan, what about some productive feedback?
Yeah, what about do better?
I actually think that was the best one.
Really?
Oh.